Hello people, I'm Pierre Perronnet, technical lead from the Manage Private Registry, and today I will show you how to use it. So first of all, how to create user and accessing the harbor. To access to a private registry, you need to order a new one. So let's do this. We want a private registry at Gravelin called Summit OVH Cloud. Choose your plan. There is 3 plans. The smallest, the medium, and the largest one. Let's go with the largest, with 2 terabytes of data. After a couple of minutes, the registry will be OK. So let's generate a new user. Generate identification. Our registry is now ready. Let's create a new user and access to the harbor. Here is my username and my password. So once you are logged in, you see that you have access to the administration panel and, for example, access to user list, where I will create the first one. So here is my new user. What's the goal of this new user? You probably don't want to give the full admin access to all your employees, all your users, all your clients. So you should probably generate a new user which is not administrator. Then you should give him an access to a new project, for example, a dev team new project. You can set quota if you want. And with this new project, allow Pierre Perronnet to access to this project. So if the lead of the team, just give him master or project admin access. And let's go. Pierre Perronnet is now able to access to this project. So let's use this new project. With my laptop, I will connect to this new registry. Docker login with the URL, my username, and sadly, I forgot my password. So I will generate. And this is how you can restore a password, recover a password. So let's go with Azerty123. And let's connect. Login succeeded. Nice. So what's now? I will pull an image from the Docker Hub, for example, Debian, and push it to my own registry. So I'm pushing Debian to the dev team project, and this is allowed only because I'm logged in. The new image will be in the Harbor UI in a few minutes, a few seconds. Here is my new Debian in the dev team project. So you have the size, I have the tag, vulnerability scanning, we will talk about it later, and more information about that. From another computer, I will try to pull this image. You will see that this is not allowed because I'm not logged in. So access is denied. you have successfully used your Arbor with role-based access control. So once you pushed any image to your registry, you will be able to delete it. Why delete? Because they'll probably be unused in a few months, in a few years. So let's see it. The dev team project, I will remove the Debian image. Deleting an image does not really remove the whole data. Deleting an image only deletes the manifest, and if you want to use it one more time, you can easily push it. You see, when I push the image, layer already exists. That means manifest no more exists, but data are. So I pushed the image. Let's delete it one more time and see how garbage collector works. Garbage collection will remove data that is not linked to any manifest. You can run data once, like I just did. It takes, depending of how many data you have, it takes a few seconds or a few minutes. And you see that the data is now deleted. So if I push it, I need to push the data. And you see that 100 megabytes need to be pushed. Okay, there is another feature with this garbage collection, is the scheduling. You can run it hourly, daily, weekly. I suggest you weekly. It's enough, in my opinion. And so every week, the garbage collector will run. And it will run directly when you set up this option. Many images from the Docker Hub include other layers, and so other vulnerabilities. But don't worry, we cover your back. So let's see how we can scan Debian from the dev team project. The dev team project Debian has only one single tag, which is the latest one. Let's run a scan on it and see how many vulnerabilities it contains. As you can see, the Debian image has no vulnerabilities. Scanned by Claire in 4 seconds, we can set up the auto scan for this project in the configuration and scanner settings. So in the deployment security option, I can check or uncheck prevent vulnerability image from running. That means it cannot be pulled. And we can set up the vulnerability scanning to automatically scan images and push. That means you don't need to click in the scan button from the UI. Let's see how the automatically scan images and push works. So I will push a new one, for example, the Nginx image. And you will see that there is no vulnerability, hopefully, because Nginx is really popular in this image. Pushed. It will appear in our project in a few seconds. And as you may see, it's already scanned. So there is no vulnerabilities in the Nginx image. The Arbor product contains many other game changer features. We see that there is role-based access control in namespaces and project, but there is also robot account and content trust. So every image that runs on your server will be really secured. Thank you all for watching, and feel free to ask me any questions.